Welcome back, everyone. This is Ron Dittmars talking to you from the Erasmus Academy Recording Studios, and this is our last segment on C.J. Jung. I'm sure we'll do more following this one, since it's quite interesting. And Chad is our guest speaker today. Chad, you want to say hello?
How's it going, Ron?
Great, great, great. Um, and we had a couple sections which are fairly complicated, and this one is relatively straightforward, but it's also quite interesting. So as I read the sentences, Chad will repeat after me, and please read with him, and then I'll ask him questions and try to imagine in your minds what the answer would be, so as we can piece together the meaning of these sentences. Okay, ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if you can see this mark here. Okay, Mann ist ein psychischer Ablauf. Everybody?
Mein, Mann ist ein psychischer Ablauf,
Den man nicht beherrscht
den man nicht beherrscht
oder doch nur zum Teil.
oder doch nur zum Teil.
This word Ablauf actually comes from laufen, that means to run. This word right here. And Ablauf is really the sequence of events or the unfolding of events, that sort of thing. So, and it's in masculine noun. That's why the adjective is er. So, and how would you translate that first little up to the comma?
I would just say that one is a psychic order of events.
Good. Yeah, process or psychic order of events. And you could say the human being is, I suppose. You could translate it that way. Going on. Den man nicht beherrscht. Here's your verb, to control. And what is den? Sorry, where's the subject there in that little phrase?
It's man.
Always man. Yeah, not very exciting, but that's the subject. And what does the den refer back to? What is its antecedent?
Ablauf.
Good. And remember, the three determinants of the relative pronoun are the gender and number of its antecedent. This is masculine and singular, but also the role it plays in the relative clause. So this is actually serving as the object, direct object, whom or what one does not control. So to show it literally, you would say this verb to control takes it as its direct object, transfers its action to the direct object right here, which we circle, just to see how it fits together. Okay, going on. Oder doch nur zum Teil, or that only in part. One does not control the sequence of events, but he sort of concedes, but perhaps only in part. Going on. Infolgedessen hat man kein abgeschlossenes Urteil über sich. Everybody?
Infolgedessen hat man kein abgeschlossenes Urteil
über sich.
über sich.
Good. And so this is as a consequence. In Folge is the consequence. So this is just an expression as a consequence. One has no, and this is a neuter neuter noun, Urteil. That's why it's es here. And this is abschließen means to close, or you could say has no conclusive judgment regarding oneself, über sich. And going on, oder über sein Leben.
Oder über sein Leben.
So how do you let's see, why don't you translate the first those first two sentences, starting from the beginning,
okay,
slowly.
I suppose a human being maybe is a psychic order of events which one does not control, or then only in part, in consequence of which one does not have any conclusive judgment concerning oneself or concerning his life.
Good, nicely done. Going on. Sonst wüsste man alles darüber, aber das bildet man sich höchstens ein.
Sonst wüsste man alles darüber, aber das bildet man sich höchstens ein.
Here's a first occurrence we've seen recently of a subjunctive form. Otherwise, one would know everything about that, about one's life. And then going on, and where's the verb complex from aber to ein?
Okay, so I think it's going to be bildet ein.
Good, separate prefix. So Bildet means to form, but einbild means to imagine, and it's always with the reflexive pronoun sich. Bildet sich ein would be your verb complex. Okay, but that, i.e. the idea whether one would know everything about it, one only imagines at best, is how that sort of fits. Going on, im Grunde genommen weiß man nie, everybody,
Im Grunde genommen weiß man nie,
wie alles gekommen ist.
wie alles gekommen ist.
What's this expression here, in Grunde genommen? Remember what that is?
Yeah, we saw that last time. Something like generally.
Exactly.
Generally speaking, maybe.
Exactly. One never knows. Nie is always never. One never knows. And how would you translate the rest of that sentence?
What? As
you could say maybe
as
how
everything has come.
Yeah. How everything has come, i.e. has come about, has occurred. Going on. Die Geschichte eines Lebens fängt irgendwo an. Everybody?
Die Geschichte eines Lebens fängt irgendwo an.
Good. An irgendeinem Punkt.
An irgendeinem Punkt.
Where's the verb complex in that first phrase?
It's fängt an.
Good. There's a separable prefix. It means to begin. So the story of a life begins somewhere, at some point, going, den man gerade eben erinnert.
Den man gerade eben erinnert.
And so what is this, here's the subject here, man, always, and what does this den refer back to?
The Punkt, I believe.
Yeah, it's to at some point, which one actually or just now recalls. So again here, this is masculine singular, but it's also the accusative in the relative clause. So erinnert takes a direct object, which is right here, man, den, which one remembers just at one point. Und schon da war es hoch kompliziert.
Und schon da war es hochkompliziert.
And this whole idea of recalling a beginning, it was already hochkompliziert, highly complicated. Okay. And da is just an ever meaning at that point. And already at that point, it was highly complicated, i.e. the phenomenon of one's beginning. Going on. Was das Leben wird, weiß man nicht.
Was das Leben wird, weiß man nicht.
Just translate that sentence.
What life was?
Well, when wird stands by itself, it means to become.
Oh, okay. What life becomes, one does not know.
Exactly. Going on. Darum hat die Geschichte keinen Anfang und das Ziel ist nur ungefähr anzugeben.
Darum hat die Geschichte keinen Anfang und das Ziel ist nur ungefähr anzugeben.
What does the Geschichte refer to? For that reason, the story.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
It would be sort of about one's life, the story that one tells about one's life. For that reason, darum, the story of one's life has no beginning, and the goal or the end or the goal, which Ziel, is only anzugeben, is only to cite or to mention in approximation. So it's very, very interesting. So first of all, the story has no beginning, our life in a sense, metaphorically, I guess, and the goal is only in approximation to state. Good. Well, thanks so much. That was really great job. And let's see. Do you want to just read through the first right down to here, the first sentences?
Sure.
Just the first half. Just translate so we can see how it fits together.
A human being is a psychic order of events which one does not control, or then only in part. As a consequence of this, one does not have any conclusive judgment about oneself or one's life. Otherwise, one would know everything about it, but that one would at best imagine. in general, I suppose, or generally speaking, one never knows how everything has come about.
You want to just finish that? The story?
Sure. The story of a life begins somewhere at some point, which one just now recalls, and already at that point, it was highly complicated.
Mm-hmm.
What life becomes, one does not know. Therefore, because of that, the story has no beginning, and its goal can only be stated in approximation.
Great, fantastic, good job. Okay, well, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed these the short delving into some of the writings, especially the beginning of his autobiography of Jung's. And so I hope you've enjoyed it, and take care. Hope to see you again another time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.